Recently, I attended a coaches clinic in Chicago, hosted by ex-Chicago Cubs hitting coach and current Major League hitting coach for the Los Angeles Angels, John Mallees. The conference was a collection of brilliant hitting minds that came together to explain every aspect of what it takes to create a complete hitter. This got me thinking. On this channel, we talk a lot about the pitching side of the ball, and there's a reason for that. Today, we will take a look into that reason, and if you stick around till the end, you'll see my 3 top takeaways from this hitting clinic. Before we jump into it, welcome back to another video, guys. If you're new here and you're a coach, player, or trainer interested in learning more about the practical applications of data-driven baseball, you've come to the right place. Join the movement now by clicking the subscribe button down below for more weekly baseball animations. To explain the difference between utilizing today's hitting technology against today's pitching technology, let's examine what a normal play looks like out on the diamond. The pitcher starts with the ball and fires it towards the plate. If the hitter is perfectly timed up and on plane, he has a chance to put the ball in play. This is as simple as it gets, but within this example lies exactly why pitching technology is more widely applied than hitting technology. First off, the pitcher starts with the ball. That means that any changes that they make, they are in complete control of, meaning their actions are proactive, and they can actually change the results they are seeking by putting different effects on the baseball. The technology we talk so much about on this channel allows pitchers to see statistical information on what pitch profiles are going to perform better than others. However, when we hop onto the other side of the ball and take a step into the batter's box, hitters must watch the ball come in towards the plate, and any action they are going to take is going to be a reaction based on what they see from the pitcher. When you take a look at any successful application of hitting technology, all of this is taken into account. Proper implementation of this kind of technology entails taking a look at the way that the body is moving or how the bat goes through the zone in order to maximize the chance of getting a hit. The issue with this is, you could have the best numbers on any sort of hitting technology, and it still doesn't guarantee that you will be a good hitter. So after hearing that, you might ask, what is this technology good for then? Well, to begin with, there are still definitely benefits for utilizing this technology wherever you may be. Let's talk about why. The 2 main technology used to improve hitters can be broken down into bat sensors and kinematic sensors. Bat sensors explain the path of the bat, the speed of the bat, and the power generated through the swing. This outputs several figures that can be improved over time through training such as bat speed, time to contact, and generating more power. We've talked about these types of sensors on the channel before, so you can check out a link for those down in the description. Then, there are kinematic sensors that are going to measure the way that the body is moving throughout the swing. The most important application of this is going to make sure that the body is firing in sequence in order to maximize the energy transfer up the kinetic chain, therefore decreasing time to contact. Both of these technologies put together paint a pretty full picture of each hitter's swing. What we've put together here is a list of things that can be measured, tracked, and improved. Our friends over at Driveline call these KPIs, or Key Performance Indicators. These are benchmarks that athletes must train towards, a set of physical goals of sorts, and it's up to us as coaches to help show them the way. You start by going down the list and making sure that each item is up to your standard, and then, more or less, once you've checked all those boxes, you've built a complete hitter. As coaches, you should be researching what drills can be done in order to help check these boxes for different athletes. So now that we've briefly touched on what can be done with this technology, why does it all matter? Like anything on this channel, computers can never take over the jobs that coaches can do. The coaches always win that battle. However, as we're seeing all across the sport at all levels, is that a good coach can be made great if they begin to understand and apply the concepts analyzed through this technology. Baseball is a constant game of cat and mouse, and for hitters, they will always be at a disadvantage. So utilizing this technology can help erase that gap between hitters and pitchers. But as hitters adapt, pitchers will adapt as well. So it's a constant cycle of improvement on each end. And that's one of the biggest reasons I love this game. If you stay where you're at, you will always be passed up. So you have to keep learning, and you gotta keep improving. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I was inspired to make this after attending a conference that I went to a couple weeks ago. There was a ton of great information from all of the speakers there, but I'll share with you 3 of my most memorable points from my 2-day stay in Chicago. First, like we touched on in this video, if you're not tracking, you cannot improve. The use of KPIs and drivelines training protocols should be a staple in every training program across the country. In any other business setting, if you went up to, say, a salesperson, asked what their sales goals were for the month, and they didn't know, they probably wouldn't have that job in a month. So why should baseball be any different? Next is that, especially in today's game, every single player's plan should be individualized to their capabilities. Justin Stone does this better than anybody I've ever met. Each of his training sessions, before he ever does any work in the cage, includes a full examination of that player's current state for strength and mobility. Only after doing that are each hitter's swings and pre-hitting routines crafted to target their weaknesses and weigh on their strengths. With today's technology, there's no excuse not to individualize each athlete's plan. And lastly, is something we don't talk about often on this channel, and that is that the athletes are people before anything else. It's our jobs as coaches, as Andy Haynes says, is to get into our guys' souls. Connect with everybody you meet through your job, through your life, and all of it will mean just a little bit more.
And that's what I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below with any questions or suggestions for a future video. Leave a like if you enjoyed or you just want to support the channel, and subscribe for more weekly baseball animations posted every Wednesday.